Hey, welcome to the first episode of Spooky Season Reviews all this month. Every day I'm going to be watching a movie, whether I've seen it before or not, a horror film, and doing a review on it. Of course, I'm not going to review anything that I've already done on this channel, of course. So today, I just got finished watching. Oh, also, side note, I'm on another phone, so hopefully this video turns out good. Anyway, so I just finished watching Dr. Black and Mr. Hyde. Now, if that sounds familiar, that's because it's, a kind of like maybe a remake, I would say, of Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde, which was a book I believe came out in the 1800s. They have made various movies about it. I know in '95 they had a Dr. Jekyll, Mrs. Hyde, where he ended up turned into a woman after he took his little whatever. So this one, I found out about this one actually yesterday because I was on Facebook, right? And I have liked a page that talks about black films. So of course, with it being October, they have a lot of horror films that they're talking about and discussing. So this is my first time hearing about Dr. Black and Mr. Hyde, right? And it's on Tubi, of course, so I had to check it out. Just finished watching it, all right? So this took place, I'll say it was shot in 1976. Why is the light going in and out? That is weird. Anyway, work with me here, work with me. Came out in 1976, so that was during the whole blaxploitation era. So it's no surprise that this movie, even though it was a horror film, was still centered around pimps and hoes. All right. So the doctor who plays, the doctor who works in this free clinic in Watts, Cali, right? He makes this serum. I never found out why exactly he made it, but anyway, he made this serum supposed to make you stronger or something. He put it in rats, saw what it did to the rat. It turned the rat white and made the rat very, very strong. He proceeds to put it in himself. Now, when he puts it in himself, he turns white, right? And violent, and he gets all his vengeance on hookers because his mom was a maid in a brothel, and something about they didn't save her life or something. So he has this thing against hookers. It's deep inside of him. It only comes out when this light thing is bothering me so bad. Anyway, it only comes out when he's in this, shoots himself with the serum, and he doesn't remember what he's done when he does it. Kind of like Nutty Professor. Nutty Professor is also another movie that got its influence from Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. So if you've seen Nutty Professor, then you kind of get what I mean, where he would ingest this stuff. He wouldn't know. He turned to this whole other person. He wouldn't know what he was doing while he was doing it. So one of the characters who ended up kind of being like one of the main characters, she was a sex worker by the name of Linda, and she's so pretty. I tried looking her up online, the actress who played her, and come to find out she played in a lot of movies in the 70s and 80s as well. And I think she had an Instagram, and it looks like her. I'm pretty sure that's her. But she doesn't have any posts on there or anything, so... one thing, anytime I'm watching an older movie, I always love when I run across like an actor or actress that I recognize. So one of the cops, he played in Harlem Nights in the very beginning. He was the one that was like, I don't like kids. Kids bring me bad luck and all that. Because I was looking at him, I was like, he looks so familiar. I said, but whatever he was in, he was a little bit older. And Harlem Nights came out, if I'm not mistaken, 89. So this was 13 years later. So yeah, he was, a little older and whatnot in this film. When I was looking up the film, the guy who plays the doctor, the main character, he played in a lot of stuff. I'm Gonna Get You Sucker was one. He was also in the NFL, I believe, in the 60s. Come to find out, him and the guy who played the cop in this movie died the same year. They died in 2017, fairly recent. And because I knew, they fairly old, because 76 was 40 some years ago, and they were in their mid 30s then. So, um, but yeah, I'm glad to see that her real name is Marie O'Henry, who plays the sex worker in the movie. She actually ended up escaping him, because in the movie, anytime he ingested the serum, he would go out and kill sex workers. He would just strangle them, and he almost got her because she was going to turn him into the police, because she saw him inject. He tried to inject her with it, which I didn't get that. Um, I think he with her being his patient, I think he felt safe with her. I think he felt something for her more so than he did the other sex workers. He viewed her as human, I guess, while he was in this state. So she knew it was him killing the other sex workers. So he almost got her at the end. Of course, at the end, he dies a horrible death. But I don't feel bad, because he was taking people's lives in the movie. My only complaints about this film, and it may be because of how old it is, and with it not being that popular, the quality of the film wasn't that good. There were times where I was watching it and a scene would like speed up real quick, then stop, as if somebody had like fast forwarded or something. I know back in the day when you were watching movies, you would see like those little dots, specks. It was doing that a little bit, but like I said, because Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory came out in 71, but that's so popular that I think they have remastered that a whole bunch of times, so that's why it doesn't look like how this movie looks. So that has a lot to do with how movies are withstand a test of time. If they're really popular, well known, they're more likely to get remastered, I believe, versus something that's like super low budget plus unknown, or not as, like I said, I just heard this movie yesterday on Facebook. So anyway, man, I look forward to the spooky month. October is my favorite month, even though I am a spring baby. I absolutely love October. I love Halloween. I love this whole season. I love the beginning of fall. So I look forward to coming here every day with a movie just for you. All right. So I'm about to lay it down. Again, the name of this movie is Dr. Black and Mr. Hyde. It is on Tubi. Tubi is free. For those of you who don't know, it's free. Just sign up. You don't have to sign up, but if you don't sign up, you will not be able to keep your spot as far as what you were watching and continue watching and all that. All right. Thanks for hanging in there with me, y'all. Peace and blessings as always. Peace and blessings until next time. Y'all have a good one.